Hello and welcome to today's video. I hope you are having a wonderful time. Today in this video, we will be discussing the changes coming in the Express Entry System Canada, and that change is very important and very crucial. And we can say that because there is no Federal Skills Worker Program test during the year, and there is a change predicted, and how we predict the change, we all this all will be included in today's video. And please be with me till the end of the video. And I hope this video will be very important and information for you so you can amend your strategy and get your favorable response. So what we can say that what are the chances that there is no Federal Skills Worker Program for now, and how we say and how we assume that the Federal Skills Worker Program is about to end or modified for some extent. So we will say that in today's video we will discuss that how we assume that the changes are coming in Express Entry. This is the most important thing, that how we can assume that there might be no change, but there are certain signals by the government. So we assume that there will be some change. And what could be these possible changes? And after that, what are the options to explore other than the Federal Skills Worker Program? Like we all know that your hopes to Canadian immigration mainly falls on the program which is known as Federal Skills Worker Program, which gives you the opportunity to be invited by the Canadian government to immigrate to Canada and do your part, do your job in the Canadian economy. So, what are the options? Because if there is no Federal Skills Worker Program, still there is a very good chance for you. You just need to amend something, and this is the next point, that how to convert this change into the favor. I mean, how to get the favorable response for your application, even if there will be no Federal Skills Worker Program. And finally, the tips to get into the favored zone. So let us begin, and I hope you will like and you this video will be helpful. So please do like and subscribe and share, because there are many people who need this information, who wants to get this information to settle into Canada, because there are a lot of hope. There are dreams which are based on this your immigration application. So the aim and objective of this video is to keep the hope alive, and I wish that maybe this small effort could lead you to get your dreams. So let us begin in the video. Now, how we say that there are change in the Federal Skills Worker Program. So the Canadian Immigration Minister, in after the Canadian federal budget has been presented, in a speech in the Assembly, he said that the Canadian Express Entry will now focus more to local labor market needs. And this is the important step. Is a very important statement which we have to analyze in order to be prepared for that, because the time is short and you have to amend your strategy instantly, so before any further changes you can get into the favored zone. Now, what maybe the focus to lower target market needs? Presently, what they are doing is inviting in Federal Skills Worker Program for a set, or you can say the highest number of candidates. And if you analyze the present comprehensive ranking score system, the points are very generic. I mean, if you are less than 34 years old, you have got 3 years experience, you have a good CLB 9 or CLB 10 in IELTS, you are all go through. But that is not affecting Canada in a positive way, because they are having burden in their economy. More people are immigrated there, and the jobs for them are not there. So what they will do, they want specific uh, individuals with experience or expertise in certain areas, and then they will invite them to the Canadian market. So we think that there might be targeted draws, which they are presently doing, because everyone who is having a Canadian Express experience class, the person, the individual who is already living in Canada, he is about to get his immigration, and we are seeing that there was a chance that the lowest CEC ranking was 75. So we know, but it is not helping to the Canadian cause, because the people in Canada who are working, they are not working on the specific designated job level or skill levels. So this is the drawback which they are about to, I think, fix. The important thing is then the PNP, the provincial nomination programs of different provinces. But these provinces are also very diversified in case that there are a few provinces which allow you to immigrate or to apply without a job letter, and some provinces want a job letter. So we'll discuss it in detail. Just stay. And then this is targeted occupation. Now this is very important. We need to understand what are the targeted occupations required in Canada. And Canada does not means includes only Ontario or the central region. So this is the thing which they are doing because there is a burden on Ontario, and in the present pandemic days, this burden is basically affecting the Canadian government. So we might think that the targeted occupations are introduced in the federal skills worker program, and you have to be applied in specific occupations. And then another important thing is a targeted gender, because there was a statement in the same speech that they will focus or they will give chance to all the genders equally. So maybe the female applicants could get a better chance in the coming days, or we can say in along with that there are some occupations which might be ineligible. Like we know that Saskatchewan, or there are some there's a list in Alberta, for example, that they discourage the people in certain job. So we might say that there are some occupations which has to be eliminated, or we can say another important thing is that revision of points allocation. Now, this is a very good news for experienced applicants and not a very good news for the young applicants 24 to 34 years of age, because what is presently happening is the people who are immigrating there does not have sufficient work experience. Let's say 3 years plus experience, and you are allowed invited to apply. So what if they need let's say 10 years or 8 years or 12 years work experience in a specific job market? So, for example, let's say if the healthcare workers are required, they need more experienced workers, right? So there might be the thing that they reallocate, reshuffle the points distribution, and we will have to wait. And another thing is that the more allocation to provinces, so the provinces could be able to target and apply, select individuals who they need. And finally, they want less burden on Ontario. Now, all of these things seems very negative or not pleasant for you. What is the make or break area? Now, this is very important. What is suddenly changing? It is not about having a perfect CRS score anymore. It's not, the ideal situation, which I told you earlier, that 15, 34 years age, uh, work experience 3 years, and then you have got 400 plus points. Now this is not the case. I think that the scenario will be changing. Now Canada needs individuals that could participate in the economic activity rather than becoming a burden on it. So I know what you know what I mean. So how could you include yourself in the list of individuals that Canada need? This is the point. This is the area which could make or break your application. So if you just target this, I think and hope that you will be included. And what is that area? Is your NOC. Now, all of your sudden, your NOC will determine your eligibility for Canadian citizenship. So this video, I think this is the area which we usually neglect in a federal skills worker program, and because it will not affect on our overall ranking score. How? We'll discuss it. Now, the most important thing is that which NOC to choose now. You have to consider and list down all the occupation that relates to your experience in all of the provinces. Again, seems confusing? Then simply go down, check the provinces list. I will be sharing videos of all the provinces which do not need job letter, and you have to visit these provinces, and you can have the list which are in demand in all of these provinces, and you have to jot down and mark these jobs which you can make as per your profile. So you have to list down, and then you have to select the skill level very carefully. Now, Canada don't need any more bosses. If you have got the skill level 0, that means you are the head of the department, or the chief executive, or anything. I don't think it don't seems helpful that Canada needs these bosses. So you have to go down to the job level. The lower the job skill level, the higher your chances are to be invited. So you can go for all the professions, you can go for skill level A. And even if it's skill level B, if you can make it, you just do it. And then again, what happened? You make multiple profiles. Like for example, you make a profile with job level, skill level B, you can make it skill level A. And then for job level B, you have to give access to the province who is looking for that specific NOC number. And another skill level A application, you can allow access to all of the provinces. I think you got my point. If you have still you feel any confusion, please do ask, and I will try to explain it further. Now apply directly to those provinces where you can register without a job offer. For example, Saskatchewan, Prince Edward Island, Manitoba, etc. Again, I'm saying that I will be uploading these videos. Some videos are already there. For example, Prince Edward Island, the point explanation is there. Saskatchewan, I have some analysis. You can go through it. Saskatchewan is a province which you might target, and then Manitoba, etc. So we'll be discussing in detail later in the coming videos. And now, what is the best strategy for now? Why I can say that? Because initially the only expression system is changed and they need time to analyze the impact for some time. Let's say, for example, they take the rest of 2021, and further changes will be introduced in the year 2022. So you have the time in the year 2021. As soon as the system got changed, you adopt this strategy, you change your strategy, and you target and focus the correct NOC job title, apply for it, and try to get into it, because there's a chance the system could even more tough if there's a pandemic continues and more focus might be put on healthcare workers, including nurses and paramedic staff and other things. So time is the money, and this lead time is very important, and you have to act instantly. And I hope that you will find the better way. Now, the thought of the day, and this is of all of you who think that things might go wrong, things might not be favorable. And success is simple: do what's right, the right way, at the right time. So this is what I mean. This is the right time. Take this opportunity and go for it, because again, you have dreams, you have hopes, and you want to make a better life for your future generation. So let's do it. Don't get disheartened. Just put your thoughts, gather your effort, and go for it. So that's all from the video today. I hope it is helpful. If you have any query, if you have any comment, feedback, please do share. And don't forget to subscribe, because now more videos are coming and we'll be keeping you updated on the changes and the results. Thank you very much. Goodbye and have a wonderful time.